Why do you buy Coke sneakers? The answer lies in the term competitive advantage. Competitive advantage is a set of unique features of a company and its products that are perceived by the target market as significant and superior to the competition. It is the reason behind brand loyalty and why you prefer one product or service over another. There are three different types of competitive advantages that companies can actually use. They are cost, product service differentiation, and niche strategies. Cost competitive advantage is when a company is able to utilize its skilled workforce, inexpensive raw materials, controlled costs, and efficient operations to create maximum value to consumers. Walmart uses the cost advantage strategy by providing a very large selection and low prices via their retailer strength and size. Costs can be kept at a minimum through many different ways. Some companies, like Nissan, have years of experience producing cars in a very cost-effective manner. Other companies, like Nike, use offshore manufacturing to keep the costs of their products down. The current trend is for companies to cut down on the extras they offer to customers. For example, the airline company Ryanair is removing 2 of its 3 toilets in each airplane to increase the number of seats and drive down ticket costs. This might be an extreme way of cost cutting, but companies need to survive in a recession. Companies may also receive government subsidies, which help to pass on lower costs to their customers. One prime example would be your local farm. There are a few other important ways that costs can be kept lower in order for a company to use a cost competitive advantage. Technical companies such as BMW, Lexus, and Boeing use product design and re-engineering to create efficient, cost-effective products. Product design is important to companies who use cutting-edge technology. Intel is able to keep microchip processors' prices down by continually improving product design that utilizes advancements in the field. Re-engineering is used by companies that are able to cut costs by redesigning and creating improvements to their products, such as Apple. A company that finds ways to make their technology even better and more affordable will find success. Finally, some companies create a new delivery method for their products or their services, resulting in large cost savings that they can share with their customers. Many airline companies have installed self-check-in kiosks, and supermarkets now offer self-checkout lanes. Another way that companies can have a competitive advantage in the marketplace is through product-service differentiation. If a company's product or service has a valuable, unique offering for their consumers, then loyalty and product-service differentiation can occur. Cost-competitive advantages can easily disappear with the introduction of a new competitor or new technology. If a company offers a unique product or service, it's harder to maintain an edge in the market based on price alone. The company must offer something to the consumer besides just a low price. Some companies offer excellent product reliability, such as Honda, an American-made image, such as Harley-Davidson, a valuable brand name, such as Rolex, or even excellent service, such as Mercedes-Benz. For companies to excel in this area of competitive advantage, they must constantly look for ways to create new products and innovations that solve customer needs and wants. A customer has to want their product or service because it offers something that they cannot get by going elsewhere, something very different. The third way a company can create a competitive advantage is through creating a niche. A niche competitive advantage seeks to target and reach a single segment of the market. This type of strategy works very effectively for smaller and new companies that do not have the resources to go after larger sections of the marketplace. A single segment of the market can be based on sex, income, lifestyle characteristics, and even geography. For example, a bakery that only targets one zip code will be using a niche strategy. Also, a bakery that only bakes treats for cats and dogs would also be using a niche advantage. Sometimes companies start out small with a niche strategy, like when Facebook was only available to college students. But then they grow very successful and increase their market. An example of geographic niche marketing would be Big Red Soda. This product was originally only offered in Texas. It is still very difficult to locate nationwide with a market distribution only in and around Texas. The main challenge facing companies is the ability to keep their competitive advantage. The most successful companies create an advantage that is unique just to the company and not easily copied. Rolex is known for superior products, and Ritz-Carlton hotels are known for their unsurpassed customer service. Companies must constantly be aware of external threats from their competition who will try to copy their advantage or improve upon it and take their customers. Competitive advantage is a set of unique features of a company and its products that are perceived by the target market as significant and superior to the competition. They are cost, product service differentiation, and niche strategies. Cost competitive advantage is when a company is able to utilize its skilled workforce, inexpensive raw materials, control costs, and efficient operations to create maximum value to consumers. If a company's product or service has a valuable and unique offering for their consumers, then loyalty and product service differentiation can occur. And the third way a company can create a competitive advantage is through creating a niche. A niche competitive advantage seeks to target and reach a single segment of the market.